Well, hi, Budget Comics back again with another budget haul. We're going to start with our graphic novel showcase here. This is Ego, Batman, Ego, and Other Tales by Darwin Cook. With the Darwin Cook variants coming out and just with as cool as his work is, this might be something you might be interested in if you're a Batman fan. This has some cool single issues. It also has Selina's Big Break in it, which is a cool Catwoman story. Under $10 on Amazon. Probably even find it cheap in a comic book store if they have, discount graphic novels or graphic novel sales. Really awesome book. Just a great thing to pick up. Maybe even be able to find it like a half-price book or a used bookstore. So something to look out for if you're a Batman fan. Next, this is my leading into this. This is my next big thing, and this is Catwoman #1. Third series by Darwin Cook. Got this for $2.50. This was a hot book back in the day. This is before Adam Hughes kind of took over cover duties. Apparently Darwin Cook is the next artist they're trying to push over at DC. Cool stories anyway. Just fun to pick up if you're a Catwoman Batman fan. Definitely get on this. Next single issue spotlight. This is just a time to focus on something that's cheap, that's fun to have. This is Fantastic Four 358, minor first appearance of Payback, the War Scrawl. But it is Marvel's first die-cut cover. If you open it up, this circle is open, and this is Marvel's first die-cut cover. Another single issue to kind of be on the look for. Avengers Annual number 7. I think I've shown this one before, but I haven't seen this too often, and this is just something called this morbid curiosity. I don't know if people are picking this up or not, but this is the first appearance of all the Infinity Stones. They call them Infinity Gems here. Got it for $10. If you can find a decent shape, well worth getting. For each of these videos, I'm going to spotlight a death and a first appearance that are kind of cheap. You might want to grab and just kind of cool. And this is the death part of this. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures number 54. I mentioned this in my last video. This is the death of the mutant animals, which is Leatherhead, Wingnut, Ray Fillet, Jaguar, Dreadmon, Mondo Gecko. Really controversial issue. I mean, they die brutally in a gunfight. For a kids' book, this was kind of a big thing. You can find it cheap, but online it does go for a decent amount on eBay anyway. So you can probably find it for between $5 to $7 in the comic book store. But well worth looking out for. Next, our first appearance is Flash, Volume 2, number 28. This is the first appearance of Linda Park, who eventually marries the Wally West Flash, and does appear, I believe, in the Arrow and Flash series. $2 book. So, great first appearance pickup. Next, another fun single issue, Marvel Team Up 79, Spider-Man and Red Sonja. This is kind of neat because it's... this is a first appearance, a debated first appearance of Kulon Gath, who's like a sorcerer, appeared in the X-Men books. Debated between Conan and this one, depending on what source you look at. But the Red Sonja here, Red Sonja's spirit actually possesses Mary Jane, so it's kind of a neat crossover here, where Red Sonja, it's not really Red Sonja, it's Red Sonja Mary Jane. So it's kind of a neat story, and like another great book to grab if you're an X-Men fan. This is X Factor 68. This is like a $2-3 book. This is where the baby Nathan gets taken into the future, where he becomes Cable. So if you're a Cable fan, and this is of course an Apocalypse book, worth grabbing, worth picking up. Another one, Cable Deadpool. Got this for $7. Just a great book to kind of have in a Deadpool collection. I don't see this too often. It just wasn't that big of a deal until it got later into the series, and it was actually, people seemed to like this series. But to be honest, this was kind of a first issue that was overlooked when it first came out. But well worth the grab now. Like I said, $7. Another book that might gain some interest here. This is Contest of Champions #1. Cool history book. This is Marvel's first limited series. Second, with the video game coming out, people might not know about this series. There was a Contest of Champions 2 in the late 90s, but not many people remember that. Minor first appearances here of Shamrock, Arabian Night, what's Talesman, I believe. Is that the guy's name? I can't remember. There's an Aborigine hero that is on here too. I think it's Talesman. I can't remember. But minor, Blitzkrieg, minor first appearances. But cool book. This is another good book for Spider-Man fans. This was $5. This was a hot book back in the day, but this is Spider-Man vs. Wolverine. Death of Ned Leeds, which was a big deal when people thought he was the Hobgoblin. Turns out he's not the Hobgoblin. Not that big of a deal anymore. But this is a kind of a significant Spider-Man issue. It's not talked about very much. So, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you might not have this in your collection, but this is where Spider-Man actually kills somebody. And you could say Marvel's, Marvel's 2, 3, where it's shown that as he's catching Gwen Stacy as she falls, that breaks her neck. This is Spider-Man actually kills someone with his bare hands. He's psychically controlled, but he still kills someone with his bare hands. This girl Charlie. So it's kind of a significant Spider-Man book that really is overlooked, I think, and not too expensive. Next couple blue chip books, if you find what I like to call RCRP, right condition, right price, might want to pick up. This is Captain Atom, 82, I believe. The numbers are such a fine print here. But this is the first appearance of this character, Nightshade, who does end up being a key player in the Suicide Squad. I don't think she's set to appear in this movie, but she could appear in the regular series. She's kind of the transportation. She's teleportation's her power, and they use her for transport and everything. So, worth the pickup if you can find it for a good price. I wouldn't pay more than $15 for it, but worth getting if you see it.